After a 6-0 battering at home to league leaders Arsenal, Sheffield United sit 20th in the table with only 13 points. With a lot of people saying they're the worst Premier League side of all time. Personally, I don't agree with that, but they're up there. So today I just want to talk about why they're in the position we're in, what they could have done better, how did they get here in first place and all of that. Starting off how we got here, the Blades, led by the Royston lad Paul Eckenbottom, got 91 points in the Championship and finished second. That was 11 points clear of third place. In terms of individuals that season, the massive standout is Iliman Ndiaye. 15 goals and 10 assists in the Championship. He was a talisman, but it wasn't just that, he was involved in everything. He was a really good dribbler, strong, very, very complete forward, and I thought he absolutely carried that side. Every team who were playing against him were just fucking scared to play against him. At the other end, we had Anil Hodman, not going to try to say his name, that Bosnian one. He was excellent that season, solid at back every single time he played, and, you know, really helped him get the clean sheets that he needed to get promoted. In midfield, you had Sander Berge with that big, strong presence, amazing in the air, but also very, very good technically, can pick out a really nice pass, R8 going forward. And then next to him, Ollie Norwood, you know, seasoned player, been there a long, long time, and just really, you know, nice, experienced player to have in that team. Also, former Barnsley lad Ollie McBurney bagged 13 goals that season. Good experienced player again. In terms of where Paul Eckenbottom had him playing, I thought he set him up really, really good at the back. I think we only conceded 39 goals, which was the second least in the league behind Burnley. You know, had 100 points for a super team. And going forward, I really liked how direct he had him playing. None of us, you know, playing round in midfield and at back. We see a lot of teams do. They got forward fast, got it out wide, got it into Ndiaye and playing. It was nice to watch, to be fair. And something we had that season, but I didn't have this season, was the press. You know, the players had a lot more energy, it looked like. They had more fight in them, but you watch them now, they don't chase the ball down. They just want to sit back and just let what happens, happens. No fate in that team. Fast forward to the summer, in my opinion, this is where it all starts to go down and why we're doing so bad. They lost two massive key figures, Ndiaye for about 20 million. That was a fucking awful decision. I don't care how much money you get for him. You had no chance of staying up, no chance of even fating to stay up when you're selling him. You're by far best player, got all your assists, all your goals, set up every piece of play. You can't have sold him. Next to him as well, they sold Sander Berge to Burnley. The rivals, you know, they'd be fighting against to try stay up. Give him one of their key players from that season. And I thought they lost a lot of presence in midfield after they sold him. We also lost a lot of long-time servants. Billy Sharp, who's been there fucking longer than I've been alive. He left. I know he wasn't really a good player, but he was just a good, experienced head to have in that dressing room before the season came in. And then John Fleck as well. He was there for quite a while. I wouldn't say his Premier League quality, but he just in the squad. But they don't have depth now. We should have kept him. Just, you know, give him a bit of something to come on the bench. Who knows what we're doing? Who knows all the players? Who knows Paul Eckenbottom? In terms of transferring, Gustavo Hammer, unbelievable at Coventry last season. I was really, really, you know, excited about that signing. Thought he'd play really well in the Prem. I don't think he should have jumped ship when he did, and you know it's clearly not working out now. £20 million that cost him. He's not been bad. He has been good, but just everyone around him just been shit. Another signing, Cameron Archer, £20 million from Aston Villa. He's only scored 4 goals this season so far. I thought that was a really stupid thing to do. I think we only got about 10 mil extra from selling Ndiaye. I would have rather pocketed that 10 mil, keep Ndiaye. You know who's going to fucking do class, instead of signing someone like Archer. He's just been really disappointing every time I watch him. He don't get the service, don't get me wrong, but he's not trying to create out. He don't get involved in play enough. He don't make runs. He just don't look like he should be there. Fast forward to January, the signings I've made. They had a really, really good loan transfer in Brereton Diaz. Ever since he decided he was Chilean, he has been a good footballer, and he's come in, he's only played 3 times, he's scored twice, and he does look exciting when he comes on. I think he's a really good not replacement, but other option to Archer while he's, you know, playing shit. That's enough about, you know, the players. Now we're going to talk about why they are doing so fucking shit. I think the main reason for all this was the fact they went up too soon. But they never did run away with it in the Championship. They just weren't good enough, I thought. But when you looked at that team, apart from Ndiaye, how many of them players could you say, yeah, they'd get in the Premier League squad and start? They didn't have none, and also the depth as well. They had barely enough depth then, and I think now that's one of their biggest struggles, options off the bench. And when you don't have enough depth in Championship, you're going to be fucking bummed in Premier League. I don't think starting off the season with Paul Eckenbottom as manager was a great decision in the world. They sacked him quicker than any fucking speed star Doddeth when he's getting points on his licence. He was never a Premier League manager. He's barely a Championship manager. You know, I think he'd be good in, you know, bottom 8 for Championship, but anything more, that's not what he can do. And I spoke about it when I first signed Wilder. I thought that was a really, really stupid decision. Why would you bring him back in the absolute shit show that Heckingbottom left him? I think we're still on less than double digits at that point, and why would you bring in a club legend? The way they sacked him, right, that was bad enough. There was already bad blood between him and owners. But we brought him back just so he can get fucking arseholed every week with a shit squad, no chance of staying up, conceding as many goals as he's now. They've conceded 23 goals in the last 5 games. I don't get why. Should have just stuck with Heckingbottom, to be honest. No manager you could have got Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp, not one of them could have kept him up. Might as well just stick out with Heckingbottom or pick a manager who's going to be that long term. Wilder isn't a long term replacement, he'll be gone in the season or so. Probably end of the season he'll get sacked. Should have either just stuck with Heckingbottom and just take it, or, you know, look in the future, try signing a manager who's going to take you on in a few years, because you got promoted too quick. You're going to rebuild and get a nice young manager, play the way you want and build up that way. A lot of people talk about the unwillingness of the owners to spend, which I definitely disagree with. 3 big signings I spent a combined of 40 million with, 15 million on Archer, 12 million pound on, I forgot his name, and we got that Vinny Sosa as well. Personally, I think in Winterford should have just signed depth in January. No quality, just experienced players who know what they're doing, can do a job for where Chris Wilder wants to set up. You know, he's not going to be attacking players. He's just going to be, you know, sitting back, hoping you can get something on counter attack. Should have signed players who could do that. But overall, it's not really a big, you know, reason for doing shit. At the end of the day, they're just not a Premier League team. Got promoted too quick. Didn't have the players. Didn't have the management. Didn't have the investment. They just shouldn't have been here in the first place. It was like chucking a fucking dog into a pool of crocodiles. They're gonna get fucking eaten alive, and they have done. Wasn't really too prepared for this video, just talked off the top of my head, so it was a bit rambly, so might have missed out a lot of key information. So if there's any Blades fans still watching, just let me know in comments or message me. What do you think of this season? You know, give your thoughts on why you're doing so shit, and so you might not think you're doing shit, just let me know. It's my first ever, you know, proper YouTube video. Been more a TikToker before, which is a lot fucking easier. But, you know, if you liked this content, feel free to subscribe, like, comment, all that fucking shite, and I'm going to be uploading more in the future. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Hope you all have a good day. See you.